can we maybe talk a little bit more about Makeathon? Because I know that's been like a very like formative thing for me. I've used it in like interviews before, and I know a lot of people have even gotten like internships, like mentioning Makeathon in their interviews. So maybe we could talk about a little bit about Makeathon if you guys have anything.
Oh yeah, Makeathon is huge. I feel like that's the most it's the most work out of all of our events, but it's definitely the most fun thing to be in the middle of, whether you're competing or now Dom and I will do like organizing the event. It's open to anyone, literally anyone. It's a weekend long, so usually end of January, early February, and we give all participants in teams of about 5 or 6, prompts. So last year's was something along the lines of create a device to prevent, monitor, treat knee injuries. And we provide all the supplies. So we have huge boxes in our closet of just old Makeathon supplies and then new ones that we purchase. They spend the weekend, designing, prototyping, testing, redesigning, that whole, I guess you would call it, engineering cycle. And at the end, we have every group presented in front of a panel of judges, and they give really, really pointed feedback. But I mean, it's something about like just that freedom, that absolute freedom to create something, mixed with like the hysteria of being like, operating on like 2 to 3 hours of sleep. It totally just clicks something inside. It makes it such a memorable experience. I know you, Gerson, you said that it's super memorable for you. I remember my Makeathon like it was like last week. Like it's such a strong core memory. Getting to work with my classmates who now like we're all seniors, and yeah, it's really crazy. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I can probably speak a little bit as to like regarding my experience. I mean, yeah, I think I did it either freshman year or sophomore year. So yeah, I did not know much of anything, and honestly, I would say most kids don't know basically much of anything either. They don't have many technical skills. I've even seen like tears come out of kids because they feel so overwhelmed, not knowing how to like think of something or like build something out. But yeah, that's kind of the whole purpose of Makeathon. That's why you do it. It's a weekend sprint where you like go from 0 to like 1 and build something that has real impact or has a prospect of having real impact in the real world. And you learn a lot. Like I think I dealt with Arduino. I did Arduino code on my first one. Kind of did a little bit of SolidWorks. And yeah, and you get to put it on your resume, which is super cool, and talk about it in interviews. So yeah, no, I really enjoy it. Maybe I might do it this upcoming one. I've
Should.
Yeah.
You should. Yeah,
Should.
yeah. Any upperclassmen that come like are also super valuable, because like then you're the leader in the group. You know everything, and so yeah, you gotta pass along the torch.
Yeah, having done one, and I was in the Makeathon committee last year, so I feel like I've gotten both sides of the experience. So yeah, maybe I'll go for gold and see what happens.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. What about you, Dom?
Yeah, I only did it my freshman year and then started on the Makeathon committee last year, hoping to do it again this year as well. But for the most part, it was a very rewarding experience, I would say. As kind of a mole cell emphasis too, I really imagined myself just doing like cell culture, things like that. A lot of bio heavy stuff, but this competition really exposed me to like other facets of BME that I kind of grew an interest towards. So in my group, like for example, I did a lot of the Arduino stuff, mostly wiring, and then someone else converted like the Arduino code to Python. And then I think touching on a different subject within this Makeathon question is that You learn a lot of like technical skills, but also a lot of soft skills through the event as well. Like when I'm doing like internship recruiting and things like that, I definitely mention it a lot because a lot of employers ask like, tell me about a time you worked in a team, and like tell me about a time where you like faced struggle or an obstacle. And throughout this weekend, you're kind of filling up those questions, I would say. You might have some conflict that you have to resolve. You might have some cross-functional teams doing different aspects to achieve this one goal. But yeah, in the end, you'll learn a lot of technical skills if you haven't already, but also a lot of soft skills and a lot of anecdotes to include kind of in these interviews with employers as well.